SHAZAM issue number 5. That's right, folks. We're still going strong. This book still is really fun. I'm glad it's going like this. It's been really nice. A nice, just interesting story that feels like there's love poured into it with some stellar artwork. It's really cool. You know, it's like Shazam's such like a weird character, or the captain, I should say, is such like a weird character. Kind of trapped in the place of like, what do you do with him? Who wants to do anything with him? But Mark Waid seems to really love this kid and knows exactly what he's doing when developing this story and character. And Dan Mora, fantastic artist, gets this concept great. Has a better pairing happened in modern comics? Like, I'm trying to think of like a duo working together where it's been like, this is just money in the bag. Zdarsky and Checchetto on Daredevil, Smallwood and King doing Human Target. I like some of those people just like work together perfectly. I think this is one of them. I love it so much. So at the end of the last issue, Garjuax and Queen Bee teamed up to take some Gorilla City missiles to control the space, and Billy tried to fight them, but he got sucked into the vacuum of space. And he thinks he's going to die in space, but lucky for him, he is saved by his loving and fun sister, Mary Marvel, who has her own Marvel powers now. I talked about the new Champion of Shazam book. I thought that was really fun. Mary got her own powers through magic somewhere unrelated to the Captain Marvel family. I mean, it's related technically, but like, she's doing Amazon stuff right now, so now she's here doing this. And you just see Queen Bee's like, who is this lady and why does she show up looking exactly like the other guy? But she's strong and capable. Is she going to be able to wake up her brother? Hopefully, but somebody has to say the word Shazam so Billy can like snap out of like whatever's going on for him. You see Zeus is literally holding the lightning bolt ready to like let this kid come back to life, and the other gods are like, you have to do it. I know he didn't say the words, but it's Mercury's turn to play with him. You have to let us do it. So you see that Mary says the words and she dodges the lightning bolt as it comes down, and it wakes Billy up. So now they can team up and fight everybody. And it's pretty cool. And as that's going on, you see that Queen Bee's being betrayed by Garjuax, and he's like, you were just using me? I was in love with you, babe, and you're just using me? Well, I'll show you why I'm like some weird alien freak. So put her in like the dungeon. Lock her up. Okay, I'm betraying you, Queen Bee. You were going to use me. And as the fight's going on with Mary and Billy, she's starting to realize Billy is not acting like himself. He's getting a little more juvenile. He's acting like a child. He's pantsing the gorillas. He's getting a little too dramatic and intense at some really scary moments. Like, he picks up Garjuax. He's like, all right, you're finished, dude. I can see with the X-ray vision that you have the warp core, so why don't you just give it back? And, like, I won't kill you, you know, kind of very intense for Billy. And Garjuax's like, fine. I suppose I should just give it back. And his mouth expands super wide, and the warp core comes out of him. It's weird. That's why he was so big, I'm guessing is what they're going for there. Because he kind of like reverts to a smaller like head size after it comes out of him. But Queen Bee is also like, you have a shitty dungeon, I just escaped it. And she attacks the Marvels. And it's going crazy. And it's at that moment where Ted, the gorilla who set this all in motion because he wanted Billy to go get it from Garjuax, finds the warp core and he's like, ah, yes. Well, we'll just be taking that. Thank you very much. Oh, that's so stupid. It's so stupid, but I love it. So we cut away from that fight and we head to the Rock of Eternity, where the rest of the kids are walking with the weird space Tyrannosaurus Rex, who's like, I gotta have Billy sign these papers. They go to like Billy's like part of the cave where he's got like all of like his trophies and stuff, and they're trying to like find a plan to figure out like, how do we help Billy? How do we get there? And suddenly Freddy just vanishes and they're like, where did he go? Very strange. Cut back to the big fight going on. And you see Mary's like, Billy, you are acting very childish in a very weird way. And you're not really acting like godlike. This isn't what Shazam's supposed to be. And she's like, wait, this isn't Shazam? You've been arrogant like Solomon. You've been reckless like Hercules. And you're pulling pranks and tricks like Mercury. Could it be that like the gods are like in your head controlling you? And you see all of them like, oh, shit. Billy's like, huh, yeah. Yeah, that's starting to make a little bit of sense. What are the gorillas doing with the warp core? Well, they're trying to carry it away, get it back on their ship. One of the gorillas trips, sets the thing off on the moon. It opens up a weird drive, and the moon starts spinning uncontrollably, and they can't stop it. Ted is an idiot, and he set off his own device he's trying to get back. So what do they have to do? Well, Mary's going to have to save the gorillas and get them away from what's happening. Billy's going to try to set off the warp core, but he's like, I guess I could just catch the moon? Would that work well too? So he tries to stop the moon. And it works because he's magic. And he's like, okay, that hurt. But he did it. And everything's so well drawn in this book. I love it so much. Dan Mora's Mary is just really fun, really cool, intense in so many awesome ways. I love it so much. But Billy saves the day. And then he sees that Garduax and Queen Bee just kind of get away on a spaceship. But that's a problem for another day. Right now, Billy's got to go deal with something else that's happening to him. So we cut back to the gods, and they're like, okay, so clearly we messed up. We're doing something stupid. And now it's getting the attention of some other characters, and we don't really like that. So maybe we should change our plan? Or maybe we should stop this entirely? And Billy's like, okay, stop. I don't want any of you controlling me, so let's get it out of here. Billy comes to them, and he's just like, all right, stop invading my mind. I don't care who you are. It's gross and it's wrong. Stop it. Here's what's going to happen, okay? Either you stop controlling me, you let me be your ambassador on Earth and do all that the way I can as the captain, or I quit and nobody gets to be Shazam anymore. They're like, how dare you? You're a child. You could tell us what to do. It's like, it's fine. No, that's what I'm going to do. It's fine, but, one of them brings up, what about your siblings, Billy? We could just ask them to do it, come on. Just and fair, Billy. Should think about other people. He's like, no, they don't want it that way. I will stop being the captain. No more captain on Earth. That's my final offer. And stop it. And that is when Freddy walks in. He's like, don't, Billy. You shouldn't do that. Because if Billy doesn't want the Shazam powers, I'll take them. Oh, Freddy desperate to be a superhero. We love to see it. And that's where the book ends, with Billy feeling betrayed by his brother. You're like, oh no, is there going to be tension in the family? Perhaps they're going to do a dueling pianos thing where we're going to see Billy get 3 of them and Freddy get 3 of them and see who becomes the superior Shazam adjacent character. That's kind of cool. It's we're having so much fun. We're on the moon. We're fighting gorillas. We got a weird alien space lady. And Mary Marvel's here Billy, stop acting like a baby. It's so much fun. We're just having a great time, and the artwork looks so good. Almost too good for what a silly Shazam book should be, but man, it's cool that this is getting top priority, Where it's we're putting time into making this special. Yes, Mark Waid can pretty much do whatever he wants, and it's going to feel special and unique, but it's just so cool that this can happen. I love that so much. It's a fun book. I'm glad it exists. It's really different. So, Shazam, issue number 5, I am going to give a 9 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.